Alrighty, folks, sorry about that. We are back live. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, technology, it's gonna infuriate you sometimes. But we're back. For the last 10 laps of this race, the Bama bumper draft 234, excuse me. John held up front. Ashley up front right now in P2. I'm sorry, P1 on the outside, but in the second lane, Zach Deuscher really tight right now in the outside lane too, getting loose. 10 laps to go. Who's going to get this win? Looking good right now. Keep in mind though, Greg Wood, Merrick Watshorn decided to take tires a couple laps ago, and they find themselves back in the field. Not able to get to the front like they want to. Cliff Ashley, though, on the outside lane. Tight racing right now. We are 9 laps to go. Good job right now. John Held holding it strong down low with 3 wide, middle of the pack. This is what it comes down to, folks. They know this is it. Almost 4 wide here in middle. John Held on the inside lane looking really good. That low line, though, doesn't have the momentum they want to. Terry Duguay pretty far back. Man, right now, John Held down low, but Cliff Ashley doing what he can. Jerry West on the outside as well, looking very, very strong. Uh-oh, that 10 car, Cliff Ashley tried to go down low, but just didn't have enough time. Gonna get trapped in the middle. Not gonna have enough time to get anywhere, so that middle line is really where he's stuck right now. Outside lane, though, Jerry West. So far, making it work pretty well. Man, who's going to win this race? Jim Kommelsberger, though, in the middle. Out like a rocket. Here he comes. 7 laps to go. We're 3 wide here. Someone's going to win this race. New driver coming off pit road. That's Jason Cavany. Multiple laps down, so not going to be a factor in this race. But man, this is a tough battle. John Held and Jim Kommelsberger both leading their lines. Jerry West on the outside lane trying to make that work. Just not having the momentum they want to, but he's got strong contenders behind him. Merrick Watshorn, Greg Wood. They've got fresh tires. They've got that traction to get and push them. Can they do it? This is their ticket back to the front of this pack. A strong effort right here. Kommelsberger looking so sharp on the middle lane. Man, what a great job right here. Anybody can win this race. We are 5 laps to go. Incredible job here by Kommelsberger. Jerry West, though, on the outside. It all comes down to, though, can Greg Wood and Merrick Watchorn push Jerry to the front? The outside lane's not preferable, but this could be it. Watchorn, oh, 4 wide, Larry Blair. Gotta be careful there. Greg Wood, Merrick Watchorn, they ditched Jerry West, unfortunately. What's that gonna mean to get to the front, though? Looks like they're gonna start to try their own way. It's 4 laps to go. They gotta get themselves to the front if they want to have a shot at this thing. But don't count out these top 4 guys. Ooh, Wood in the wall. That's going to put him back quite a bit. Merrick Watchorn on the outside, taking things into his own hands. Looking very strong right now, but has to get around these drivers. John Howell, though, Jim Kommelsberger, they are right there in prime position to win this race. Will we see a drag race to the end of the stripe? We will find out in 3 laps. Here it is, though, outside lane, Merrick Watchorn, Greg Wood, and Jerry West. They just got to the front quick, and they are there. Oh, big wreck, Kommelsberger gets knocked down low. This is the big one. 3 laps to go. Oh, my word, Merrick Watchorn came down low, didn't have enough room, and got into Kommelsberger. That's just a tough, tough break right there for him. Oh, no. So many drivers involved here. Again, with 3 laps to go. So this is going to bring out a green-white checkered flag finish. Jerry West going through the track right here. Not sure if he's going back to his spot or if he's trying to get some revenge. We'll find out quick enough. But, man, that's a tough, tough break. Merrick Watchorn being shown as P1, but I don't believe he was at, in fact, P1. We'll find out here soon enough, but Greg Wood being shown as P2. Man, tough, tough break. We'll go back and take a look, as we always do. Again, just a big... we apologize for all the streaming difficulties. Our stream went down there for some reason, so Streamlabs deciding to, I don't know, just not work today for us, so... We're sorry for that. So this is going to launch, obviously, a second video. So, again, we apologize on that behalf. But at least we'll be watching the end of the race live. So that's good news for us. All right, taking a look back at this restart here. I'm sorry, the yellow flag. Let's go back. It all started seemingly with Merrick Watchorn. Okay, it's already way too late. So we'll go back further on. So yeah, you can see it. Merrick Watchorn gets a great jump right here. Push from Greg Wood. Oh, Greg Wood, yeah, just... I think they come down low. We'll just rewind it a bit. Not my favorite way of doing this, but it is effective. So yeah, you'll see right here, I mean, Greg Wood's trying to push into Merrick Watchorn, trying to push him to get down low, but I mean, Kommelsberger comes up a little bit, but it's really more so on Greg Wood, unfortunately, coming down. Jerry West right now getting involved as well, too. So, super slow-mo reaction right here, the big one. This is it. Jason Adams getting around West, Kommelsberger, John Helger, pole sitter. So, unfortunately, for a lot of these guys, just a lot of contact, a lot of damage. And that's unfortunately how these things go sometimes. But 3 laps to go. We're going to get that green-white checkered flag finish. I doubt we'll see anybody come down pit road. But again, I mean, controversial as it might be, the 2 drivers, Merrick Watchorn and Greg Wood, who did take the 2 tires, I'm sorry, the 4 tires at the last caution about 10 laps ago, they find themselves in prime spot to lead and or win this race. So this could be what it comes down to for them. Again, we're going to get that green, white, checkered flag. We get 2 of them, so keep that in mind. And again, just as a reminder, we do apologize for the technical difficulties. The stream did close down during our last caution. Not this caution right here, but the last one. So either way, we're back. Didn't miss much. It'll just be in 2 videos, so we apologize for that. Maybe later on, I'll do some splicing, and I'll see if I can attach the second part of that, or I guess this video, onto the last video. We'll see if I can do that. Probably won't be a big deal, but I do apologize again for that. Never know what can happen in the world of technology, so either way, 3 laps to go. Pace car light should go off this time by, so let's take a second to go and thank our sponsors. We'll come right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Pace car lights are off. We're going back green here with 3 laps to go. This is going to be a green, white, checkered flag finish. We get 2 of them. This is going to be our first scheduled one. So, again, 2 laps to decide it all. If you've not been familiar with green, white, checkers, basically what happens is you get 2 attempts at ending this race under green. So these drivers right now will get that green flag, and then they'll go 1 lap, get the white flag, and then at the end of that lap is the end of the race. If a caution flag comes out during the first lap, before the white flag comes out, then they will reattempt the green, white, checkered flag finish and get 1 more go at it. If a caution flag comes out after the white, no caution will be thrown, and the next time by at the checkered finish, that will be at the end of the race. So right now, this is what it comes down to. These drivers have to be careful, have to get around just once to make this race count, and then after that, it's all it's all on them. A lot can happen on that white flag lap, and right now, this is craziness at its best. But either way, right now, 2 laps remain. Merrick Watchorn, Greg Wood on the outside and the inside. What can they do right here? Green flag about to be in the air. The Geico restart zone is upon us, and we are back green. Who is going to win this race? Merrick Watchorn down low right there, getting pushed by Cliff Ashley. Middle of the pack looking pretty rough right now. 3 wide right here. Jerry West has a pretty beat up car. Does not have the bumpers on it to make it really effective. Merrick Watchorn though out front, Cliff Ashley in P2. Merrick Watchorn might be in trouble here. That lane right there, that first spot can be, oh, we have a car spinning in the back. Robbie Darnell. No yellow flag though, we stay green. Happened off track, down below the apron, so we are green right now at the white flag. Here it is, white flag out right now. Next time by, this race is good. Who will win this race? Greg Wood on the outside, getting it pushed by Zach Deuscher. Merrick Watchorn though down low, being pushed by Cliff Ashland. Who's gonna get this win? Incredible job here. John held on the outside, not having any help. He might get a push here by Jason Adams. He does. Greg Wood in the middle. At a disadvantage. Oh, pushes him side. Oh, big wreck right there. Oh, my word. Merrick Watchorn, though, in the lead. Robert Chiswick now. What can Larry Blair do on the outside? Gonna try and get a move here. Merrick Watchorn, though, blocks him late. Out the line. Merrick Watchorn going to win at Talladega. Another huge win by Merrick Watchorn. Every single race he's been in this season, in this series, he has won. In this race today, as much of a wild card it is at Talladega, he finds himself in the winner's circle once more. Man, what a great job. Incredible. Right now, our scoring system is a little wonky. It shows Larry Blair and Zach Deuscher as being 1 and 2, and then Kummelsberger in third. But Merrick Watchorn definitely crossed that line first, so we'll go back real quick and take a look and just make sure that we're not crazy. Yeah, Merrick Watchorn right here. He's just a little bumperoo right there to him. And this right here is going to be your lineup. Merrick Watchorn, Larry Blair, and then Zach Deuscher are going to be your top 3 drivers. So a great job right there for all of them. Again, at the line, just so close. As it always is. Super slow-mo. We're going to find out. Again, we know that Merrick Watchorn won this race. What a fantastic job by him. And there it is right there. So close for P2. Great job. Burn him down. For Merrick Watchorn, gets his 3rd win of the season. Awesome job. Has won everywhere so far. Fantastic job for him. We'll come right back, folks. We'll talk to our top 3. We'll come right back. All right, folks, we are back for the top 3 interviews, and man, it's just an awesome race. Merrick Watchorn coming away with the win right now. Just a fantastic job. We're going to bring him in real quick. Top 3, actually, we'll start with the 3rd place finisher, Zach Deuscher. Let's sneak him on in here real quick, see if we can find him. Don't see him just yet. Where is Zach Deuscher? Hold on now. Well, we don't see him right now in our communication channel, so we'll have to go back and take a look and see if we can sneak him in here. But right now, we'll bring in our 2nd place finisher. Let's see. Where's Larry Blair? Let's get him on in here. Hey, Larry, it's Steve at the booth, man. You got me?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Steve?
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, looking pretty good right there. Big, wild, crazy finish. That green-white checkered obviously always proves to be a fun time. But, man, finishing P2, you were looking pretty good back in the pack earlier on and kind of taking it easy. But how'd you do it, man? P2 is a great finish for you.
Yeah, it was I'm surprised, actually, that I got a good run tonight because these guys in this league are great drivers, and they're very hard to get a leg up on and get a good run on them, But I just tried to keep my focus and hold my line and try not to pay attention to the other cars until I have to, so that way I just get a good, clean run, and it seemed to work out pretty good tonight. I had a pretty good run there at the end coming out of 4. I thought I was going to be able to get it, but Merrick got down there and got on the bottom, and me and him doored a little bit going to the line, but he was able to keep his momentum, and he was he deserved that win. That was a good win for him.
Awesome job, man. Again, great job, P2. Hey, go ahead and thank your sponsors, anybody you have.
Just like to thank you for the broadcast and the great job that you do for the league, and I'd like to thank all the drivers in the league that show up to race every night that we load up here to race, and just like to thank my wife and kids and all the guys over at Little Pine Cartway where I go race out on Saturdays.
Awesome, man. Again, congrats on the P2. We'll talk to you next week. Great job.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Alrighty, Larry Blair right there in P2. We actually do have Zach Deutscher for P3, so we'll bring him in now. We normally would have talked to him first, but he was not available from what it looked like on our end. So let's bring in Zach Deutscher real quick. There he is, Zach Deutscher, P3 for you, man. Looking pretty good again today. How'd you do it today? Top 3, solid job.
What a race, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get with Jim that last lap, but unfortunately we kept side by side. But man, what a finish. I could take a third end day after the race we had.
Awesome job, man. Yes, I mean, talk to us about the conditions. Like, was the car loose out there? I saw a lot of guys sticking 4 tires late in the race. I mean, how's this Xfinity car on this track?
I personally didn't experience looseness, twitchiness, I guess would how I would describe it. One wrong little fast move and the car would come out from you, and that would probably be the end of it, as you saw a couple times.
Definitely, man. Yeah, awesome. Just an awesome run for you, for sure. Give us any shout-outs you might have, sponsors, friends, family. What do you got?
Oh boy, all right, I got a lot. Shout out to my boys at Aerokinetic and my sponsors. I got Jarvie144, look him on Twitch. He's an American truck guy. He does a lot of cool things with that. My boys at Fitzler Modding, they also make some really cool mods for American Truck Simulator. Boys that watch my friends' family, Cal, Andy, I love you guys, and hopefully get in our top 3 next week.
Hey, awesome job, man. We'll catch you next week. Great job again today, top 3.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, there he is, Zach Deutscher. Fantastic job for him. But right now, we're going to bring in our number 1 winner, Merrick Watchorn. Let's bring him on in. Here he is. Merrick Watchorn just finds a way to win every single week. This one right here, a wild card Talladega, as it always is. But hey, looking good. Dominant performance. Took tires late. Talk to us about that. What was that strategy about?
Tell you the truth, I just didn't want to, if we had to do any late restarts, you know, if everyone had to pit, I wanted to cycle out in front and not have to deal with it. I was kind of expecting, just like we had a green, white checkered, and, you know, have a couple more where everyone had to pit. So, you know, I didn't want to run out of fuel and give up the track position at that point. So that was actually the original plan. And I knew that tires, for whatever reason, gave you a little bit more grip where you can kind of run the third lane and kind of run wherever you want to go and go to the top, go to the bottom and block and do what you had to do to, you know, stay up front. So I was just going, I was rolling the dice on that one, but man, oh man, it feels great coming out and getting that 4th win.
Yeah, man, awesome job again. Just making a great push for the playoffs here. So awesome job. Give us your shout outs, man. Any friends, family, sponsors, what do you got?
And I want to give a shout out to you, of course, for always showing off the league and showing the love and the support, and, you know, everyone watching the Sim Racing Unleash. Give a shout out to the admins. Without them, this could not be possible. Definitely want to give a shout out to the Twiggy Innovation. I'm going to give out a shout out to QSA, and then, of course, you know, my teammates tonight, Greg Wood and Jerry West. I mean, the 3 of us are really trying to work together towards the end there. When I finally got to Jerry, you know, I was like, all right, let's go for it. And then, yes, you know, we got pushed to the 3rd lane and kind of, you know, broke the alliance a little bit, but got back together and just kept our foot in it, and we finally got front. But man, that was intense. I didn't think I was going to win it, and I just blocked Larry at the right time.
Yeah.
Just slow him down just a little bit and went to the bottom. But man, that was a great race all around. Clean racing, fun racing, and onto the road course. So fingers crossed that I can make this playoffs.
Yes, sir. Looking good, man, as usual. A big shout out to you for the win again. We'll catch you next week, man. Good, a great job.
Thank you.
Alrighty, there he is, your winner, Merrick Watchorn, today from Talladega. Awesome, awesome job. Again, just an awesome race, as usual, here for the Sim Racing Unleashed. Tell you what, these drivers always put on a hell of a show. and that was definitely one for the books right there. Again, big apologies for the stream going down a little bit with about like 10 laps to go under yellow. Luckily, it was under yellow, so that's, I guess, the good news. So there will be two, I guess, live stream videos for this race, part 1 and then I guess part 2. So do apologize for that, but we did capture the entire race, so that's always a good thing to know. So either way, ignore the scoreboard. That is wrong. Merrick Watchorn is your winner. So hell of a race today, folks. Next week, we are in for a treat. Next Tuesday, the ASRA Cup Series All-Star Race from Chicagoland. Going to be a great time right there, every single time. So we'll see everything going on next week. Also, Road America, for these guys right here, Merrick Watchorn kind of touched on it. Road America, man, is a lot of fun. A really great track, really pretty well forgiving as well, too. So we'll see that. We just actually experienced that here on Race Day Live 2 weeks ago for the ASRA Cup Series, the race at Road America right before Talladega. So similar tracks and similar weeks for both of these leagues. So a great time here. Folks, we'll catch you next week. Big thanks for all the subscriptions, the likes, the watching, everything you guys do for us. Really appreciate that. I'm Steve Tucker. This is Race Day Live. We'll catch you next week. Have a good night.